Jayden Daniels could be a potential one-hit wonder. Aim in a chokehold like Robert Griffin III. So I see that same thing happening for Jayden, and as you know, being in that community, do you fear that?
Actually thinking about it though, y'all, is Cam Newton just salty that Jayden Daniels had a better rookie season than him too?
Elaborate, B-Lou.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I done figured it out. As long as you black, you can run, and you play the quarterback position for the Washington Commanders, you will always be compared to Rgiii. As we have Cam Newton asking a question to Wale, is Jayden Daniels a one-hit wonder, and do you fear that for him? Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner, she's confident.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juangottibusiness here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about Cam Newton's shady comments towards QB1 Jayden Daniels, asking is he a one-hit wonder and comparing him to Rgiii. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you can notify when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Also subscribe to 4th and 1 as my NFL channel is fired up and the first video is out now on that page. Thank you so much in advance. Let's get straight to it. Now, this video was prompted because in my inbox it was a Cam Newton and Wale interview that popped up, and the first clip that came up was about Jayden Daniels. It says, is Jayden Daniels the next Rgiii or better? Cam Newton and Wale weighs in. So when I clicked on the video, I immediately saw the comments, and I'm like, hold on, they are killing Cam in this comment section, bruh. Like, Cam must have said some crazy off the wall ish the way that other fans was reacting. And the thing that I'll say, and this is the thing that I really dislike the most, is it's such the low-hanging fruit narrative that I just cannot get with. You know what I mean? Because, and I hate to be like this, but it's simply because the color of his skin. It truly is. Because had Jayden Daniels came in and he was, let's say, Caucasian, or he was Spanish, or just not a African-American descent, but he had the same skill set that he possesses now, would they be comparing him to Rgiii? No, I don't think so. I think they would be putting him in his own class. In fact, they would probably be giving him even more respect that he already, has earned. And this is the easiest comparison for people to make because he has some similarities to Rgiii. But I will say this, the similarities is running, and they're black. Because if you could turn on the film, these are two different quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And I could truly finally attest to this because I'm not going to sit up here and act like Rgiii ain't take the league by storm, right? His rookie year was insane. I was a kid, but I remember that season vividly. That was like one of the first seasons that I could truly understand the game, know the X's and O's, know the players from the starters to the bench players, etc. That was like the first season where I was really tapped in like that. And in the moment, it's like, oh my God, we got like a Michael Vickish. We got like a guy that's like a video game assassin, bro. He moves like it's Madden in real life. It was very cool to watch Rgiii's 2012 season. But as I got older and understood the game, and we got a Jayden Daniels that did a similar impact in terms of having rookie success, if you put these two film tapes side by side, bro, they are completely different. And this is no shot at Rgiii. But like Wale alluded to in the interview, he said, man, he love the game too much. I don't fear that for him. The kid's the first one in the building, the last one to leave. He does the VR training. He does so much. He loves the game. And you can attest to this for me, you know, a lot of the older fans out there, but from what I remember, there were always questions about how much RG3 loved the game. Getting into it with, you know, coaching staffs, having his pops, having his dad kind of go against Kyle Shanahan and Mike Shanahan because they wanted him to be you know, more tapped into his running abilities, and RG3 later down the line wanted to become a pocket passer or whatnot. You had the owner siding with RG3 opposed to, you know, the coaches that were doing what's right. Like, you will never see that out of Jayden Daniels. You will never see Jayden Daniels blame his teammates. And again, a lot of y'all that was more and more tapped in and older. Why didn't RG3 blame his offensive line? Like, didn't he blame his teammates at a point in time? Like, it's so different from these two guys, from on the field and off the field, and how they prepare and how much they love the game, and you can see it. You can truly see it. And this is no credit taken away from how good RG3's rookie season was. But if I need to remind you, a guy like Cam Newton, because he was playing during that time, so he probably didn't know. We were 3-6. And we hit a heater, finished 10-6, and we won the NFC East. That was never the case for Jayden Daniels. We came out of the gate 3-1. We went straight from Cincinnati after a really impressive win, and we went to Arizona and gave them straight belt. Then came back home and dog walked the Cleveland Browns. So it was never at a point in time that we were 3-6. We were 4-7, losing back to back games to start off the year, questioning if RG3 is the answer, if we should put in Kirk Cousins. There were never no quarterback controversies going on. Like, the situation definitely plays a factor. And was RG3 in a bad situation compared to Jayden Daniels? You daggone right. Yes. But situations aside, and player on the field, they're different. RG3 he's a track runner that played quarterback. He can throw the ball for sure, but his first instinct is to run that ball. That's not Jayden Daniels' first instinct. He's a guy that wants to be, and has already proven that he's lethal from the pocket, but he can kill you with his legs if he has to. He's shown that he can lead as a rookie, lead a room, lead a team, take us all the way to the NFC Championship, take us on the road to Detroit, and beat the #1 seed in his rookie year, man. So can we please stop the comparison? They are two different players. And I've read the comments on this video, and go check it out. A lot of the comments said, why can't Jayden Daniels be his own self? Why can't he be himself? Jayden is a different player. Why does it have to be this low-hanging fruit? I'm telling you all, and you guys know I don't really get like to that level or get politicky or, you know, pull the race card and whatnot. But that's all I can think of, man. Because let Drake May have been in Washington, and he had the same exact season that Jayden Daniels had, would they be comparing him to RG3? No. Because it's not the success. They can mask that up as why that's the biggest reason why they compare him to RG3, but it's not that. It's simply because he runs and he's black. And who had a black quarterback that can run 10 plus years ago and that had this same kind of impact? RG3. So to answer your question, Cam, no. RG3, Jayden Daniels, two different players. Jayden Daniels will not have the second year that RG3 had, and you don't fear that for him because of a multitude of reasons. Not only is the on talent are they two different players, but maturity level is way different. RG3 even admitted that Jayden Daniels is way more mature than he was at this point of his career. Of course, situations plays a factor in terms of coaching, ownership, and just overall morale. And Jayden Daniels has a leg up on that. And he also, I would arguably say, has a better roster. Now, it took me a little time to really think about that because we did have Alfred Morris, who was a 1,000-yard back. Did he have 2,000 yards one year or close to? Like, he had Alfred Morris, and we don't truly have a run game at this point right now. So maybe the rosters were similar because during that time, you know, Aldrick Robinson and Pierre Garçon, you know what I mean? So maybe the rosters weren't. Santana Moss still was there, even though he's at the tail end of his career. So offensively, they may have been the same, but I definitely give the leg up to this Washington defense now. So for the most part, Jayden Daniels is in his own lane. RG3 was in his own lane. I think Jayden Daniels is a better passer of the football. I think Jayden Daniels has a way better pocket awareness. I think there are things that Jayden Daniels has shown on tape last year that RG3 probably couldn't have done. Do you think RG3 would have came back from 5 interceptions in the game? Not to mention, it was a different era of football, of course, but Jayden is not as reckless with his body as RG3 was. Of course, you're going to take hits, and of course, we've seen Jayden take some hits. But Jayden Daniels will step out of bounds and lose 3 yards before he let you kill him. RG3, he dying at the last second. I still vividly remember that Steelers game that year, and it was probably countless other games you could point to. But that Steelers game, I think they were wearing the Bumblebee jerseys. RG3 was toting that jump, and he ran to the sideline. I think it was Ryan Clark that hit him. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But I remember that vividly. Bro, that was a nasty hit, man. That was. And that was just one of many. So I don't even have to wrap you up or sit here and talk about Cam Newton's kind of shady comments for 20 minutes. Because if you watch the film and you watch these two guys play, they're totally two different quarterbacks. I mean, RG3 is a track runner. Not saying Jayden isn't athletic and has God-given talent in terms of speed and run, but RG3 is a pure runner. I'm talking 4.3. So that's his first instinct. Jayden is a lethal from the pocket. Does he have things he has to work on? Of course. But no, man, we don't fear that. Situation's too good. He's too good. Team overall is too good. And of course, the maturity level is through this world. So last time I'll say it, and we'll get up out of here. Cam Newton, please just love us, man. Stop throwing shade at us, man. Because you made these comments. You made the comments after the Bears game, after the Lions game. Like, it's just like, dang, man. Like, show Five some love. He's his own self. He's not RG3. You don't have to continue to hang on to the low-hanging fruit. I promise you. But there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below in the comment section. As always, me and boy Juangottibusiness. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 11,000 subscribers. Answer that question in the comment section as well. Do you fear that Jayden Daniels will have a second-year season like RG3 or not? As always, me and boy Juangottibusiness. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay safe. Be easy.
Never gave a bomb, ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's Rgiii, my jersey never seen a lawn.